Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Welcome, new subscribers, old subscribers. Thank you guys for your support. This is Black Titanic in the house. And remember, eagles fly with eagles. Always surround yourself with positive friends. Friends that can uplift you and you uplift them. Hi, Tanya B. Hi. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to thank each and every one of you for everything that you have done for me. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, regular and old subscribers. Thank you for the cash app in the present and behind me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. This is Black Titanic in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hi, Kim Riley. Let's get started. This is the unsolved disappearance of Melinda Boyd. The disappearance of Melinda still remains an unsolved mystery. Over 100 years ago, oral history has been told by the elder. Is that Melinda Boyd was an unlisted passenger above the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver and with an independent European contractor. Of course, we must listen to the elders. Just listening to the elders lets you take a journey through their minds, and it's like walking through a library because they have ancestors' knowledge, because they have old untold stories. That's right. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. Yes, hit that like button. One thing I'm never going to forget is my great aunt that died on the Titanic. And this is remembrance to those who died in the sea. We have so many of our ancestors that died during the slave trade. Some of them did not want to be slaves, so they took freedom into their own hands. They would rather be dead than to be a slave. So a lot of them jumped in the water in the Atlantic Ocean. And my auntie, she never had that choice of whether she was wanted to choose between death or life. She was not given that choice because lifeboat was not given to the African Americans on board the Titanic. But welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome. Let me put my disclaimer too. Yes, put the disclaimer up. Everything on this channel is allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Everything on this channel. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. Put the disclaimer up. Everything is allegedly on this channel and fair use for personal, for professional entertainment purposes. And if any music pop up, I don't own any rights to the song. Yes. Well, today we'll be talking about the divorce. Y'all know that the divorce is coming. Yes, divorce court is coming up between Melody and martellholts. Can y'all believe that this man is dragging Melody in court, y'all? This is unbelievable. But we're working with martellholts. Yes, Melody been so kind to her ex. When she went through the divorce court, she said, okay. She didn't ask for anything, not nothing, just that he be there for his children. And now he got 50-50. They got 50-50, but now that's just not good enough.
He has to have full custody of the M&M kids while ignoring the real child that is in danger, which is little Knox. So we saw in Arian email when she was talking about this custody thing now. Yeah, Martell been having pillow talks with her about this divorce because she ended up saying that Martell will surely win the custody of his children. Yes. Hey, everybody. Tanya. Hi, Oma. Linda. Hello, Linda. Kim Riley. How are you? Ada Conte. Hello, are you? Queen Samore. How are you doing? LRGA Curves, hello. No say, Graham. Good evening, Black Titanic, Omer, and everybody in the chat. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. Yes, y'all. I agree. Hope this day is really blessed for you guys and many more blessings day in the future. Sunrise with Double B says, hello, Miss Black Tonic. You look gorgeous today. Thank you, guys. Anyway, so we're talking about the divorce. Yes, I gotta go to my Facebook. Y'all do know uh Sheree. Sheree is in the picture. We saw yesterday that Sheree clapped back at Arian. Arian called her a OB and she just simply started putting in all the latest fashion wear that she was wearing and just letting her know, well, I'm an old cold whatever she said. She's old and cold. Anyway, she's a bad older woman. She looks good for her age, Arian. Well, let me start off with my Facebook. We're going to get started, everybody. Hi, Danella. Danella Taylor. Miss Rose say they are divorced. This is a custody battle. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I keep saying to y'all. This is a custody battle. That's right. Thank you for clearing that up. Clearing that up. And in this custody battle, Martell said that he was 2-0, but of course, Mel said that they had never went to court. So you know how Martell is. He got to exaggerate everything. Custody battle. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Rowe, Linda Gamble. Let's keep Melody and the precious children lifted in prayer as they go to court tomorrow. Yes. And Miss Butler says, hi, beautiful. We see you looking great. Yes, yes. Thank you, guys. This is a custody battle, you guys. Yes, custody battle. But I'm not going in any order. We're just gonna do the commentary. Let's see who I'm gonna start off with. Who do I got first? Let's start off with Sheree. This is from my Facebook. His name is Antoine Edward. And he's talking about Sheree going out with the bad boy, okay? In New
Let's see. All right.
I don't want no smoke with nobody. Now, Sheree has literally spoken with TMZ. She's confirmed that her and Martell are indeed in a relationship. Again, he has explicitly denied all of those rumors and reports. He says that he was only over at Sheree's house to help her fix her pool. Now there must be a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. Cause since then, we've seen them working out together, which is really nothing, unless you're Tristan Thompson. And we've seen them walking the dog together, which that ain't nothing either. I'm just here to report the news. I don't want no smoke with nobody. Now again, Sheree, this must be your love language. Like, men not loving you properly and not wanting you, is that your love language? Let me find out. Well, anyways, they took to Beyonce's internet down in New York City. By the way, inside sources tell me that all of the wives, well, they ain't even wives. It's about 7 of them on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and about 2 or 3 of them married. Now, Andy, I'm not calling you to change.
Okay, so that is Antonio Edwards covering her in New York. As we know, now he's been seen with in public with Sheree, and you know that what's her name, come out swinging too. Call this woman a OB. But anyway, we just doing some highlight. Yeah, sheree. Women love to date bad guys, and then it look like it don't have no age. Yeah, no age to it. I ain't gonna forget today. Let me keep going. All right. So we're gonna take a look at martel. It's just a part two. Part one.
In what sense? Right. I mean, as soon as it's been done on both ends, what do you think you might need to change for it to work out? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, that's where all this comes from. Wrong answer. That's what I'm saying, man. Come on. Absolutely wrong answer. I'm about to say absolutely nothing. No, well, the only thing, I mean, it was the infidelity. That was it. It's around your approach to the infidelity, too, right? Yeah, just because, it lasted for so long, man. With that one person. So it was like a serious commitment going on right there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting what I needed at home. And after the communication, after the talking and all that, and cleaning with my wife, and it wasn't changing, there got to be a line drawn somewhere. Unfortunately, I've been in a situation where, my spouse is just actually saying no to something, but I can only imagine it's extremely frustrating if you're asking for sexual favors from the one person you're gonna have sex with. One person that you're anywhere, anytime. The one person that you're committed to. And it's not a no because of physical disability. You're saying that you're tired. That would be hard for me to accept as a hardworking husband. I'll be honest with you. I understand. That'd be tough. It's a very, very difficult place to put your spouse, in, because now what you're basically saying it's just me. Yeah. What you want. Yeah. I understand where Martell's.
Yeah, y'all see what it. All those men on that show is chauvinist, y'all. Y'all saw what Martel when they asked him, what did he think went wrong? He said nothing. I mean, he just can't get it in his head that him messing around with this girl all these years is the demise of their relationship. Now you got Maurice, he got up and he was agreeing with him. If you're not getting satisfied at home, you got to go out in the streets and get it. So anyway, this is one of the examples of when Coleslaw is saying that they are using her name or her likeness. We saw in her email, she told Martel, you guys been using my likeness or talking about me for 3 seasons. But he never did call her name, but he said he was he was been in a long-term relationship with this woman. And all those men agree. Now look, I noticed Maurice. I saw a segment where Maurice was talking to Kimmy on the bed. And he had just reduced her to some kind of piece of meat, some kind of sex object. He was telling that woman he has to have sex practically all day long. And then in order for him to go to this couple retreat with her, she had to agree to make sure that she be intimate with him X amount of times per day. So he's no different than Martel. Martel said that was his problem. Mel wasn't giving him enough. Well, of course it was enough. But that's what they say about narcissists. Their supply is never enough. Let's just keep it going, y'all. Yeah, Martel said, I don't know. I didn't do nothing wrong except for cheating on my wife in a long-term relationship. Oh, shit. Let me keep going.
Is your mind still made up? If she changed her mind? What would make me really think that I would consider that is really just thinking back to, us being living in the nice house, my children being happy, running to that bedroom, jumping in the bed, saying mommy, daddy. You know what I'm talking about? Right. Those were some special ass moments. So I think internally, also said, helping you out in that situation, then you got three options: suck it up, leave her cheap, do what you're right, one which is wrong. I wasn't thinking that I'm tearing my family apart. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm just doing just that. I mean, so it's not official yet, then, right? Yeah, I think it's over. Yeah, are you saying it's over for you? It's over for us.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Put my headphone on, y'all. Yes. So,
So we saw what led up to this divorce. What led up to this divorce is Martell. Cause Martell was unwilling to stop messing around. He was unwilling to stop cheating on his wife. Mel gave him chances after chances after chances. And he is the demise of his own divorce. So now he want custody of the M&M kids, went full custody of the M&M kids when clearly the divorce is on his part. This man really, really, really is cold hearted. He's unable to put his feelings or put your feelings in place. All he could think about is me. That is so immature for a grown man in his 40s to say that he had to just, if my wife don't give me none, I go out in the streets and get it. And that's what he did. Now Melody, she went and she finally filed for divorce. And she was talking to Marcus. She was crying talking to Marcus because her heart was hurting for her children. She said, it's like my children are just stuck in the middle. And then she turned around and said, you know, she just wished things could be differently. In other words, she wouldn't deal with her ex at all, but it's the children. The children still love their father. They are stuck in the middle. Martell, Coleslaw, neither one of them put these kids into consideration. Coleslaw didn't even put her own children into consideration, her own daughter. She didn't even put male kids into consideration. And then he is supposed to put his own kids first. But no, all he wanted was to get laid. So let's just talk about how is the children affected when it becomes a divorce. Surely the children are affected. Surely the older kids know what's going on. They were pulled from a two-family household to a one-family household. That's what they were pulled from. All righty, let me see. Let me find it. Yeah. These kids is undergoing a lot of stress, you guys. So it says that divorced kids, some kids feel like the divorce is their fault. Yeah, children internalize things different ways now. Some kids gonna feel like the divorce is their fault. They don't take it well. Y'all remember when Melody was in co-parenting with this counselor? She said that she was describing different behaviors that her children had adapted with trying to figure out what was going on between their parents. You know, in other words, the children wasn't taking it too well. Then some kids, they're glad that they're out of an abusive relationship or in a violent environment. So yeah, some kids now, let me tell y'all, some of us, a lot of us would like to stay in a relationship because of our children, but then sometimes the children are suffering, especially if they see violence where they're fighting. I mean, physically fighting all the time. They said these kind of kids be just glad that they free from that toxic environment that they're on. Now, his next is say some kids can escape now. They can escape without even being affected. And that depends on how the custodial parents nurture them. You know, they got to have a lot of nurturing and a lot of love and a lot of counseling. So it appears that that is what Mel is trying to do. Minimize the psychological effects on her kids as much as possible, but it's just unfortunately they have a dad that is a narcissist that can't think of anything but himself. He cannot put his children first because he don't have that kind of compassion for his children. Then it says some kids has to undergo financial changes from a two-parent household. That means two checks coming in, and then for a lesser paycheck, one check coming in. But in this case, with the M&M kids, we see that mom is making more money than dad. So they have undergone a financial they have gone financial changes. When they go to their dad house, they know that that is a great big financial change than when they go to mom house. Say, for example, when they went to school that day, we don't know whether the reason he didn't pack the lunch is because he didn't have food in the house, or it wasn't enough food to go around to all four of the children. I'm not saying that, but in some cases, yeah, the financial burden be so damage be so great to the other parent is hardly surviving. Anyway, let's just keep it going. Then it says that psychological damage can follow some of the divorced kids from childhood to adult. And they say, in other words, they can experience depression because they're moving through life now, mad about the divorce, moving through life thinking about that the divorce is my fault, so they're depressed. Then when they get in a relationship, they have dysfunctional relationship. They're not able to commit in a relationship. Then some children, we talk about going on up to adulthood, they have psychological difficult. I really think that Martell have dad just been in and out of prison all his life. Surely that have affected his behavior in some kind of way, but he won't admit it. Anyway, and then it said most likely children from a divorced home will end up getting a divorce. Yes. So let's just take that is goes to say that these children has been really, really, really affected in this divorce. And it's even worse because the divorce is in the public, y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yvette Bell said, I pray for Mel and the children. Yes, y'all, positive energy for her and those children. Patricia T say, a Jezebel doesn't care who's affected by their action. Yeah, and to think, y'all, now the Jezebel is up there shooting emails at us, trying to get us to feel sorry for her when she didn't even feel sorry for those kids, not one bit. And then she's comparing the M&M kids to her baby that she got by their dad. Oh, he way different. And then Martell certainly is making a difference between the two household of children because she said so. She said, well, you said that you cannot get those little knocks every 2 weeks like you do with the M&M kids. So let's just say, so now we're going through a custody battle, right? Now, when she go to this custody battle, surely the male lawyer is gonna say, "Oh no, he don't just have 4 kids. He got 5 kids. He got a outside baby by Jezebel. Surely that divorce lawyer gonna bring in that extra mouth he got to feed. That is a big financial burden on Martell to have that fifth child. So that's going to have to come out in the custody battle as well. All anything financially that's coming out of Martell pocket, including little Knox, is going to have to be discussed and put into consideration. Now, y'all, I read this, but I don't think it's true. But I just want to throw it out there, see what y'all got to say. Some people said that some of the viewers in the chat said that Mel is lucky that she got that divorce before Coleslaw had the baby. Other than that, she might be responsible for child support for little Knox too. Had it not, she wouldn't have divorced that baby. Divorced Martell before little Knox was born. However, I'd never heard of anything like that before, but I don't know if some states would make you pay for an outside baby or not. But that was quite interesting, I thought. So let's see what Express them say counselor her children, but that hotel Martell, the kids have to stay with his mother when they're with Mel. When they with Mel, they have their own room. Yes, and she's praying. Delva Rivers says the girl needs help bad. She is not understanding anything. She's online thinking that she's the star. Yes, she thinks that she's the star. And also, one thing about her is when she releasing all of these things about what's going on in her life with Martell, she's only making herself look bad. She make herself look weak. She make herself look like a fool. She make herself look like a little kid when she's online. And she thinks she be throwing dirt at Martell, but really she be exposing herself. Linda Gamma said, "See Miller, the custody case is still on for tomorrow. As far as I know, Linda Gamble, they still supposed to go to court tomorrow. But Mel is somewhere on vacation, they say. But I guess uh, her lawyer will handle everything if she don't go to court. You know what? That's why he said she was in contempt of court because she didn't show up when doing that first thing. And Martell, she don't have to show up. A lot of cases they could just send their lawyers. You don't have to go. Yeah. So she's not in contempt of court if a lawyer showed up, Martell, with your smart self. Okay, Tyra says, what GE grandma and chat, happy hump day. Happy hump day to you also, Daniel. Patricia T. If Martell doesn't get it together, the judge is going to dismiss the case. She is not going to continue postponing the case. He might come out with losing the 50% custody that he have. So he should have left well enough alone. Miss Rivers says Martell with Sheree trying to get a new little suit. Martell know what he be doing. Yeah, Martell trying to make, he used to riding women's. He used to women's taking care of him. You know, all he want to do is look good, and take credit for all the work that you do. Des the bum. Hi, Des the bum. If you're married, both income is used in some states. Sure is. That's why she couldn't get that $17,000 back. I know that in Huntsville, you whatever was marital property, you cannot sue for it. Yeah, you're right. Yvette Bell, no hell no, I would not take care of that baby. And it seems like she gets Coleslaw gets angry too because she wants her child to be included with the M&M children. Even if they, like when Mel went on vacation and Martell and his mama went, she wouldn't have had no problems with sending her baby down there with Mel and on Mel's dime too. Anyway, Patricia T said the Ricky Smiley show had a field day with coleslaw shenanigan. I saw that. That was so funny. Y'all, that was funny. I saw that on the Ricky Smiley show. They had a ball laughing. LaQuette Barley. All this mess coming at Martell the week of trial could cost him more than custody. Yeah, and it causing him financial problems too with this wine, y'all. There has been an unsatisfied customer with the wine saying that they hadn't got their wine. It's been over 2 weeks, but that, and we do know that sometimes shipping can be longer. But the problem is that when she's asking for a tracking number, he won't give it, and now he's got her blocked. She bought 4 bottles of that wine. This man is charging you $40 for a shipping fee. That is crazy. Now, if the wine $40 and then you gotta pay $40 for the shipping fee, that's almost $100 you gotta pay for that wine that they call Boone Farm apple wine that you could get for about $5 in the grocery store. Yes. So Linda Gamma said it's allegedly Martell has reported to the BBB about the wine. Yeah, he should have all that in stock. We could tell that he don't have no business sense. He have no kind of. He need to order. He need to. What's her name? Mel Nika. What he got her for, she should have all that covered for him. That's what she should have. So let me move on along. Let's talk about Kandi and Sheree. Now I started looking at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sheree have a problem with Kandi. She said that Kandi has not been support to her. Candy has not, especially during the time that she was with Tyrone, that Candy did not reach out to her. Let me go to my Facebook and find it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about that. I'm going to be talking while I'm looking for it. Now, she had Marlo with her. Let me see. Okay, I went over there. Let me turn this down so y'all hear everything going. Okay. Yeah, so Marlo, I'm gonna just lay the scenery out. They went to a sauna, and Marlo and Sheree walked in the sauna at first. Then, while they were in the sauna, they were plotting against Candy. Yeah, they want to confront Candy. They dissatisfied with her. Marlo problem is that Candy don't share no type of business idea with her or business sense with her. They are looking at Candy taking advantage of this publicity. Candy gonna keep her business up front and she gonna capitalize off of it, much like Melody is doing. So they don't like it. They feel like she should reach in and pull them up. But what y'all don't know, I know about Candy, is that Candy have reached out to Marlo. Marlo's supposed to got her own spin off, and Candy had helped her. I don't know if it was going to be on a Todd production or what, or their company production, but whatever the case, it was all set and ready to go. A spin-off with Marlo and those children. Marlo got the big head. She went behind Candy back and messed the deal up. She thought that she was more than what they were paying her. So, whoever was in on or whoever was the co-partner with Candy, they said no. So she's mad, but she squirced at her own self. Marlo had been on the Real Housewife of Atlanta forever, but she was just a friend. And you know, in her mind, she was a big star. But Candy did try to pull her up. Even if she would have took lesser pay, that would got her the publicity. She would have been able to make more money for her children that she's raising with that spinoff. But she got the big head, so now she's mad at Candy, and also Sheree. Sheree mad at Candy too. So I'm gonna tell you something about Candy. Candy is a businesswoman. She by Sheree. Well, how many years? She by Sheree. That clothing line supposed to been out. This girl still don't have no clothing line out. I know somebody behind the scenes said that she gonna pull that fashion show off, but she didn't have nothing. All these years, she still been sitting up there doing nothing about a fashion show. What she did when it was time for them to start filming, she went out and tried to put pieces together. But if you go to She by Sheree sites right now, there's nothing for you to buy. So now, why you want Candy to reach in and pull you up when you won't even help your own self out? I don't blame Candy. I ain't gonna be investing all my money in you, and you ain't trying to do nothing for yourself. So they're mad at Candy. Now let me go and get to it, y'all. I'm finna get to it. I just to set up the scene what's going on. They gonna blindside Candy when she get in there. They gonna blindside her. Oh shit. All right. All right, pay attention. I'm just looking for it. Let's see where is it at. So anyway, I'm just showing y'all. She is questioning her friendship with Candy. She said that Candy is not a good friend. So let's just see where here they go. All right.
Wait for you to be able to share the information with me. Okay. It was like checking up on me. That's it. I'm still very hurt. Wait for you something that I just expect from my friend to reach out to me, especially if something that you can really relate to. Then I'm my turn. So I was going to wait for you to be able to share the information with me. It was like checking up on me. That's it. I'm still very hurt. And Katie would just call me to see how I was doing. She should have stepped up more for me. I'm just disappointed in Katie. Something that I just expect from my friend to reach out to me, especially if something that you can really relate to. Then I'm my turn. So I was going to wait for you to be able to share the information with me. It was like checking up on me. That's it. I'm still very hurt. And Katie would just call me to see how I was doing. She should have stepped up more for me. I'm just disappointed in Katie. I wonder what she want Candy to do, y'all. What did she want her to do with Tyrone? Yeah, I mean, they had. Let me get this out off of here, y'all. Yeah, I still don't know why Sheree was saying that to Candy. But anyway, they in that sauna, y'all. When Candy walked in there in that sauna, they like, come on, get in, take your clothes off. They already had their swimwear on, and they wanted Candy to get in that sauna with them so they can pin her up in there and start talking about how bad of a friend she been. And Candy said, no, 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 no. I'm not getting in that sauna. Oh, yeah. She said, no, 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 no. I'm not
In that sauna. I got an event to go through and my hair gonna get nappy. Yeah, that's what she told them. Then she put her hands on the hip because they were trying to make her get in that sauna. But she glad she didn't get in that sauna with them because they gonna eat her up, y'all, about her not being a great friend to them. And she thought that it was gonna be like a nice day, a girl's day out. But no, it wasn't. It turned into all that drama. But anyway, that's what's going on with Sheree. Sheree, Sheree, to me, got this big old platform that she could expose all her designer outfits on, but she's not doing nothing with it. What can Candy do if you don't make the effort? Yeah, she don't have nothing. She don't have nothing. What y'all think about? Well, I'm on Sheree, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. Sheree got a grown son. Sheree got grown daughters. So, and one of them, I don't think this gonna work. If that man try to move in there, that grown son ain't having. If he be getting smart with their mama, Martell be getting violent or smart with Sheree, that grown son gonna intervene. So, I don't think Sheree will move that man in her mansion because those kids is not having it. They not gonna have him in there abusing their mom. Well, anyway, let me see what y'all saying. Tanya B said, "Yep." Martell took a $10 bottle of wine and charged $40 plus another $30 for shipping. He's trying to get rich quick, but will never. Yeah, let me find that. Yeah, that disgruntled, the disgruntled, that lady is mad. That lady spent a lot of money. Let me find this, y'all. Yeah, let me find it. We there stop talking. Here it is. I just gotta read it to y'all. I got this from Hey Girl Hey. I'm just gonna show this to y'all. I got it from Hey Girl Hey, and this is the he got 1 star from her for the ratings. Anyway, it said Martel Hope is disgusted and disgraceful. He's a disgraceful human being who needs to have his business investigated. He ain't even got the business out the gate yet. They want him investigated. She's accusing him of doing shady business deal. One order, she ordered 4 bottles of Inez wine over 2 weeks ago and have yet to receive 1 bottle of wine. She says, I contacted the company. Let's see. I contacted the company who refused to respond to any of my emails. That's her problem. If you can't get it, all you got to do is email her back and say maybe the distributing company has not delivered the wine or something, or tell her we working on it or something. But he refused to reply back. And then she said, I have left several messages on his Instagram page. He has not responded. He's only deleted. He deleted he deleted this woman's trying to get in contact with her and blocked her. So yes, she yeah, she could have been patient with him if he would explain anything. But if I done gave you all my money, that's 4 bottles. 4 bottles. Just said that's almost $400. This lady's out of trying to support Martell. So the people in the comment asked her, "Whoa, why would you do that?" She said she just wanted to support him because he had 5 kids. She know that the wine was very expensive. Well, the shipping part of it was expensive. She said, but she was just trying to help him out. That's what she said. Yeah. And then there's the other side to it. They said, well, that's what happened when you're a pick me girl. Pick me, Martell. Pick me, Martell. You see, I don't ordered your wine. Well, I'm just covering what I read, y'all. But either way, I guess she learned her lesson to do business deal with Martell. Oh boy, that Inez wine it. And then there's also he got a new some kind of new promo commercial out where this girl is sitting up there with a bun on. You all know how Ariel wear her hair. I'm like, oh Lord, it's not Ariel, y'all, but oh Lord, Ariel finna come out swinging, saying that now Martell is using her likeness for to get over on the wine. Y'all know she gonna say that. Let me see if I can find that. That's in my Facebook too. Yeah, that commercial. Oh, yes. But I wonder why he could have just He could have just went on and he just refused to use coleslaw for anything. Here you go.
Her shipment. Oh my. So what did you guys think of that? And I had to loop this little clip a couple. This is coming from Chi Chi. Let me start it over because so y'all can hear it. Let's see. This coming from Chi Chi. Martell's wine commercial. His new promo is out, and you can see a lady sitting there in blue with a bun on her head. Now, Area is going to come out and say, y'all using my likeness. Okay, Martell Hope, I nest. I nest one. Also, Martell Hope has some bad reviews. One customer want a refund back because she hasn't received her shipment. Oh my. So what also, do you guys think of that? Okay, that came from Chi Chi with the QT. That's where I got that from. Yeah, we just talked about that one. So let's see what y'all saying. Delva Rivers says Sheree wants a man, then I think she will start doing things. Yes. Tanya B said, I think Martell is using Sheree for her platform and her followers. Of course he is. That when Patricia T said they have to wake up early in the morning for Kandi. Yeah. She, Kandi help out a lot. She helped the community out a lot. Patricia C says Sheree doesn't have any fashion to show. She gonna pull. Look, I got that a video because my daughter was at the fashion show, but I got a copyright claim. I had to take it down. That would be for. But anyway, yeah, she gonna pull off some pieces, but she did it at the last minute. She was not serious, y'all, about her wear. And anyway, Annette said, I would never support Martell. Praying without ceasing for Melody. Y'all know Martell told Arian that she was a liability, and I believe Arian flipped it and told him that he was a liability, but certainly, hold it, y'all, gotta make sure this light is on.
Yeah, he said that coleslaw was a liability, and coleslaw flipped it in the email, say he was a liability and he was slow as well. But yeah, his wine gonna have a hard time taking off. Y'all know why. One of the reasons his wine gonna be hard to sell is because he's catering to women's. But yet and still women's are watching him abuse his ex-wife. It was already bad enough when we went through the entire scenery of the divorce with him. Now he wants our support, but he still is abusive to this black woman. This woman that bore his kids. So no. It's hard to support him. And y'all know what really hurted my feelings. Y'all remember when the children book came out, the plane ride to Canada. I don't know why he left Mel, cause Mel was in Canada with him, but anyway, they gave them some bad reviews. They didn't want to buy the book because of who Martell was. But it was some really, really, really nasty comments under those children book. I don't like Martell neither, but I would never leave no nasty comments under those children books like some of those people did. Sometimes you got to know when to tune in and tune off. Yeah, okay, anyway, I got that little message about the wine, the disgruntled customer from Hey Girl Hey, and then the other one was by Chit Chat with QT, that wine commercial. Yes. Okay, so let's just go on. Let me keep going. Y'all saw this yesterday, but I'm going to show it again today. In other words, so y'all saw that. That was just her clapping back at Coleslaw. Coleslaw called her old B, and she said she bad and she old and she cold, something like that. And who gonna check me, boo? So anyhow, y'all know when Coleslaw come from Mel don't even pay her no attention. So tomorrow we'll be looking out y'all for this custody battle. So let me just do my Black History. Today in Black History, we'll be looking. Okay, let's see right here. Today in Black History, we're going to look at how the soldiers was treated after the war. Okay, this is by Henry Louis Gates. And y'all remember hearing Henry Louis Gates when I first saw him was he was coming out with the DNA. Y'all know that. Yeah, he talks about DNA and finding your roots, but he's dead. But anyway, let me get started on this. And
African Americans who wind up serving is crucial to the Union edge in coming to victory over the Confederacy. Despite the Union's victory in the Civil War, within a few decades after emancipation, Jim Crow segregation pervaded every aspect of American society, and the military was no exception. During World War I, enlisted black soldiers served in segregated units and were generally treated as inferior to their white counterparts. Still, when World War II erupted 2 decades later, African Americans mobilized once again. The war emboldens African Americans who are fighting overseas and to those who are left behind to demand victory over fascism abroad and victory over racism at home. Shortly after World War II ended, mounting pressure from the black press, the black public, and civil rights leaders pushed President Harry Truman to issue an executive order desegregating the United States Armed Forces in 1948. African Americans went on to fight with honor in every subsequent war in which the United States has been involved. In 1991, the heroic service of black soldiers came into sharp focus when Vietnam War veteran Colin L. Powell became the first African American chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And in 2020, the United States Senate confirmed General Charles Brown Jr. as the Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force, the first black service member to lead one of the nation's military branches. Still, while more than 40% of active duty service members today are men and women of color, the upper ranks of the nation's military remain predominantly white and male. The long history of black military service demands much more. African Americans have always willingly and courageously answered the call to duty, and all levels of our military should honor those sacrifices, reflecting the full range of diversity in the phrase, "We the people."
And there you have it. We have our salute.
black soldiers, those that fought in the war that was so unknown. A lot of things that they did back in the day when they went in the army, it still was racism in the army, y'all. They would respect they respected the enemy more than than they did their own counterparts, which was the black soldiers. They complain about and when they held German soldier captured German prisoners, the black men couldn't still eat in the same facility with them, but the enemies could eat. The white Germany, which was prisoners, could eat with the white soldiers. So it still was segregated back in the day. Also they complain about they were white mobs attacking them in the army. So y'all know what happened is that these black veterans, when they got out of the army, when they got it, let me find my notes, y'all. When the black veterans got out of the army, y'all, they was killed wearing their uniforms. If they got caught wearing their uniform, they were hanged. So let's go say so in 1919, lynching was problematic. It was a ritual to torture and empowered the Ku Klux Klansmen. Yeah, they didn't like the fact that black men were going into the army. Never mind, they were losing all these wars until black men enlisted in the army, and after that, any war that the United States fought that had black men in it, they won. But anyway, the vast amount of veterans that was lynched, y'all, they started lynching them, was unknown. They didn't even care about them, didn't even see them as human beings because it's so many of them was lynched with their uniforms on when they got out of the army, so they didn't care. They didn't even care. They just lynched all these black soldiers after the war. But the largest number of lynching was reported in states such as Mississippi, Georgia, Texas. So I just want to say salute, salute to all the black army men that it's unknown. A lot of them is dead and gone that we don't even know about, y'all. So I just feel bad about the black veterans and how they were treated when they got out. Also, some of them that was alive, they couldn't even get medical treatment. They couldn't even get medical treatment when they got out of the army. And then some of them, they had a lot of funds. Like they would have like the GI loan where you can get a home, but they had wrote a clause that black soldiers could not qualify for all the free things that they were giving the white soldiers. They got homes, they got loans, they got a lot of stuff when they got out of the army, the white soldiers, but the black soldiers was not qualified to get any of those things. And you know what? This country is rotten to the core with how they have treated us. Let me see what else I got on here. I got to read what y'all saying over here. I know y'all over here. Let's see Patricia T say. Talking to Stephanie Norris, that may be another reason coleslaw hates mail. I'm coming in on the ending of something. Good morning, chat, Kathy Cobra. Karma say, good day, Titanic. Hey, Karma, good day to you too. Sunrise and Deborah B said, talk afternoon to everybody. Rosie Graham said, I just love your content. Please keep it coming. I'll learn so much about the audio book. I love you. All right, thank you. Please order my book, y'all. Anyway, y'all, so let me, it's one more thing I've got to say, but y'all look it up now. It's fascinating how what happens during World War I and World War II and after the Civil War. I remember they drafted my Uncle Jeff, which is her brother. Ain't living on the Black Titanic. Her brother went into the war, and they cut his hand off. Yeah, they cut the man's hand off. Uncle Jeff came back without a hand. Yeah, because they say he was disobedient when he was in the army. So they still had the same racist mentality inside the army or military forces, all of them that was in the streets. Yeah. So let's see what I want to talk about. I wanted to put something up, but I gotta wait about y'all know Y'all know what's her name? TD Jake's daughter. Let me put this up. Now everything is allegedly. TD Jake's daughter is in trouble for stealing babies, y'all. I don't get it. They claim that she got the babies that she got, TDJ daughter Cora, the babies that she got them illegally and immorally. So I'm gonna play this for her. This is allegedly, y'all. Here you go.
Self-proclaimed nosy bystander. She's followers and millions of views on her quest to get down to the bottom of alleged reports that claim TD Jakes' daughter Cora stole a baby. Take a look. Okay, so the story starts off with this young lady right here. Her name happens to be Cora, and this is her husband Brandon. If you don't know who Cora is, let me show you a better image. Okay, Cora's the daughter of TD Jakes, and we all know TD Jakes and his ministries, the Potter's House. Okay, you following? Good. Now, you're probably thinking that because I'm showing you an image of this woman here, it's because Cora's husband had an affair with her. Wrong, baby. Wrong. This beautiful lady seen here is actually Michelle, and Michelle is alleging one of the craziest stories I think I've ever heard on the internet, and here's how it goes. I know, scandalous, allegedly. I'm just here to report the news. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what she's saying. Joining us from TikTok is our good friend Stephanie Hall. Stephanie.
Okay, y'all. I just don't want to get no copyright issue. This is Antonio Edwards, and that's what they're saying, that she got her babies. These babies she got illegally. Yeah, yeah. They're saying that she got these
Illegally, that people were working for her in a home or something. They were from other countries, and she would have them. And she would get custody of the children. I guess not custody, but what you call it? Yeah, I get yeah custody, temporary custody of these children, these illegal aliens kids while they was in the United States, and she will have them deported back home, and therefore she can keep the kids permanently. So this is what's going on allegedly with CD Jake's daughter Corey. Also, I don't know if this baby she got belonged to her husband or not, but it's been alleged that her husband was cheating on her. So, and it's alleged that that baby that she got was his baby also. I don't know. This is allegedly, y'all. Also, I saw someone said that I just need my own Black History channel. Y'all know I was doing Black History when nobody watched. It's a lot of them. Go look in my vault. I would have like 5 or 6 people watching, so I decided to come to y'all. That's what I decided. So y'all weren't gonna come to me. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for today. But let me just close it with reading you guys. Chat. Kat the Cobra says, "Hey, Sunrise with Deborah B. Hello, Sonya." And chat. Miss Miss Delva Rivers said, "You need another channel for your Black history. Very interesting." Yeah, I've been out here a long time. I couldn't get no views, and this one nobody interested. So I learned where to come to y'all at. I had to do like I do on the streets. I had to go to the hood to get the kids. If I want to teach the kids in the hood, I had to go where they at. And that's the same theory that I use on this internet. Anyway, Kat the Cobra, these are the things that made me so militant as a teen, learning from history how riding a group of people were to the core. Just right into the core. I think our people are the most dedicated people here in the United States. We believe in their laws and everything that they put out. We try to abide by the laws and the rules, and they still give us their butt to kiss. And Miss O'Neill said hotel really messed up now. Yeah, he did say that on the where I was listening at him. He was saying that if he wished things was differently, he wished that he could get his family back. Yes. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys for your support. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all for everything. And remember, if you're going to order a book, please say so. With that, specify that it's a book. The book is $15. Give me 7 business days to get this book to you guys. And what I gotta do is I'm gonna come back and do this Black Titanic with y'all. This history of blacks on the Titanic with y'all in details. Anyway, remember, eagles flies with eagles, y'all. Surround yourself with positive people, and my motto is be happy, be happy, be happy. Good night, everyone. Good night, and thank you so much. And don't forget to hit that cash app. Love y'all. Bye.